and lots of mini Easter eggs. I'm still going to eat these. Merry Christmas. Not Merry Christmas. Happy Easter. Well, that worked out too well. Oh, lovely. It's Easter. So we've got loads of mini eggs. Oh, I'm dropping all my mini eggs. If you're spending your Easter tuning in to a dickhead eating snot-covered mini eggs, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Hello, visuals, and welcome back. Welcome back to... Oh no, that was so close. We'll get it. Welcome back to... Where the fuck did you even go? Oh, it's going to melt on my bed sheets if I don't find it. Welcome back to... I'm actually trying my hardest to do this. Welcome back to... That was a shit chuck. Welcome back to... Fuck. Welcome back to... I've got big gob, how am I missing? Welcome back to... Oh, was that close enough? I'm just like sort of eating them, and I've got like one. No, I've got the one that fell down wherever it went down there. I'll find it in a month's time. I'll go, what a fucking mini egg. Welcome back to... Piss off. Welcome back to, obviously, the greatest content you'll ever see on YouTube. Is it the hat? Is it giving me counterbalance? No, obviously isn't the hat. Welcome back to the visual guys. News. The trick of the trade is, most people would have just done the shot as many times as they needed to, and like just done it in a wanna, be like, oh, I did it, I wanna. But they would have tricked you, and I'm not all about the trickiness. I'm honest, and I like to tell the truth. And that took however many shell at the back of the throat. As many times as it took, or just, but it is the news. Get the fuck out of here. To the regular old news. And I am in attire. I'm not in hoodie. It's because I've recently just gone to see Mario, and I spent the rest of the day like this. I look quite presentable like this, don't I? Should we button ourselves up? You were button upper or a button downer. Some people button up, don't they? I don't know if, I think it's because maybe I'm sat down, I'm doing it this way. Oh, look at that. You could definitely bring this home to your parents. Like, you know, we'll come in and just be like, oh, yes, hello. I'll have your daughter back at 12 o'clock exactly. No, that's too late, isn't it? That's like a naughty hour where you get them to like the kissing and hand holding. Yes, Mr. Peterson, I'll have your daughter back at exactly 7:30. Oh, it's one of them where he's like, have her back by 8, boy. And you're like, 7:30, wink, wink. And he's like, oh, Daniel. Like, yeah, I'm really going to go finger behind the bushes, you know what I mean, mate? That's really what I'm up to, you know. What the fuck? One of them sexy ones where I've just had a hard day at work, like... No, I can't really. I've been at the lumber yard, the timber yard all day, just soaring and soaring, soaring. How do you? Oh my god, how do you say soaring? I'm soaring. Why does that sound so weird? Though I'm soaring. Oh my god. Oh, jeez Louise, that's the real Playboy look. I'm on the baseball team. This is when we're gonna be that guy, you know, the crazy guy that flunks 11th grade to go sell dope. Yo, man, I got you. I got what you need. American drug dealers would probably do it, wouldn't it? Like, I got what you need. Like in England, it's sort of like, what you need, Divvy? That'll be a 20 bag. That'll be a 20 bar. I'd be an awful drug dealer. The good church-going guy. The good, yes, just church. Give us our Father. Give us his daily bread. The guy that's in heaven below. I don't know the fucking prayer. What's the Lord's Prayer? Fuck that, son. I'm a rebellion. We got like the cool little quiff. Could be like one of them guys, the proper little e-boys were like, oh baby, and they're like coming there. Hey, Did I button this up wrong? There's a slight chance I maybe have buttoned this up wrong. Have you seen that video of the guy? There's like a guy talking to a girl, and there's a guy talking in the background. The guy's like, "Show me that dude," and it's like his brother or her brother or whatever, and he's like, "Man, you ain't got the holes," and the brother's like, "The holes are all here," and it's like, this is what we argue about this day and age. Who's got the hose? But there's a guy, the weird guy that's trying to talk to the girl. It's like, and you're like, oh, it's just so much. I'm cringe. I understand I am not funny. I'm weird looking. I'm not talented. These videos are awful. I get it. I have no talent. I am cringe. But then there's that level of cringe. Actually saying after all that, I've just realised at the start of this video, we spent God knows how long trying to catch mini eggs. And I snotted out mini eggs. That genuinely no word of a lie. I could see a damp snot bit. And I still ate it. Here for the news anyway. That's it, the 5 fast facts. We're here for the news. And there's been some weird and wonderful stuff going on as per usual. Have you got your beverages? That genuinely hurt my back to just turn around. I am so old and fat. And if you're wondering why did your voice sound like you've been sucking God knows how many wieners a day for so many years, it's because I'm coming off the back of a sore throat. Beat Manchester United last weekend, beat West Ham midweek. At the time of recording, we play Brentford tomorrow. So we've been winning them games, so my voice is a little bit gone. All right, 11 men running around on a pitch in black and white, scoring goals makes me... To the point of when we get to the 90th minute, and if I'm watching it at home, I'm literally in my boxes sweating, just like, come on, lads, fucking come on. I get more and more naked as the match goes on because I'm just pissing with sweat, stinking. We were 4-1 up the other day, and I was still sweating, going like, oh, what could go wrong? 5-1, I'm like, oh, what if they come back? It was the end of the game. Maybe it's just being a Newcastle fan. Actually, I thought I had melted chocolate and Goku there. The person behind the bar, by the way, when I went to go see Mario... I was getting my breakfast, ordered my my little muffins, my sausage and egg muffin things from Woody's, and they were like, I like your t-shirt. So do I, that's why I bought it. Ready for your story number 1, and I can kind of sympathise with this, because not that I've tried it, but if I did try it, it would be the same outcome for me. But I dumped my ex because he put his tiny willy in my belly button. That's right, somebody out there was just chilling, minding her own business, just do-do-do-do, and along come Richard, and he's like, and he just stuck his little todger inside of a belly button. I don't know if it was a prank. I don't know if he just found the wrong bit, because somebody recently told me a story about how they were so drunk. Well, their mate was so drunk, and this girl was so drunk. He made love to her all night, but it was through the belly button. They woke up, and she was covered in man love, and they was like, oh, it turns out I'd just done your belly button all night. So that's a weird one. But yeah, this bloke, you know, stuck his little wiener inside of a bed. I wonder if it... Because not long ago, the lads at work were seeing how much stuff they could fit in my belly button. And I feel like, yeah, you could definitely fit a penis in there. Don't know how. I really don't know how... you get away with, well, yeah, I don't know how this person gets away with it. I don't know how you fall for it. But Nigerian scammer sells fake airport to a bank for 242 million. How the... I mean, bravo to you, mate. 242 million, if that's secure in your bank or whatever you've done just to do your thing. But how the fuck do you... Like, you just ring up and be like... I've sold Pokemon cards before. I can't sell a Pokemon card without the people looking at the cards or checking them out and be like, yep, no worries, I'll take it off your hand. How the hell do you go? Yeah, airport, yeah, no worries. 20 planes can fit here. I don't know if that's a lot for an airport. 20 planes, not a problem, yeah. 242 million, deal. And then that's it. I'm like, oh yeah, we just bought an airport. Have you looked at it? No. Have you seen how big it is? No. Have you seen if it's run down or anything? All working? No. Oh, you just spent 242 million on something that somebody says they had just out of the blue, randomly nowhere. And I don't even know how notorious Nigeria is for airports. Is it got shitloads of airports? Does it have an extremely famous airport? I don't fucking know. I've never been to Nigeria. But wow, this guy scammed a bank out of 242 million by claiming he had an airport. Didn't have one. They bought it. And to be fair though, it's a good fuck you to the banks, because the banks fuck a lot of people over. So well done. But what a fucking bunch of idiots. I need to take word of this. Take heed of this. I need to follow this through, because apparently, I don't know how they work this out, crying can help you lose weight. And the best times to do this is 7 PM till 10 PM. So you cry during them times, we'll all be like Paris Hilton. I cry a lot. right? Okay, when you know the new Spider-Man trailer. Oh, I watched Lord of the Rings. Borrow me. I watched The Walking Dead. Carl, actually, no, I don't give a shit about Carl. Glenn, I cry a hell of a lot of shit, right? Dragon Ball, I get really souped up and powered up. And Pokemon, right, we get it, Dan, you cry a lot. But I'm still a fat fuck. When I'm crying, though, I am stuffing my face. I wonder if this is one of the things where you just have to sit and cry. And maybe I am doing it at the wrong time. 7 till 10 p.m. How the fuck do you work that out? One, crying, losing weight. Okay, maybe there's something to that. I don't know. Maybe it uses a muscle or it, I don't know, it maybe does some shit. Burping mini eggs. I don't know if that's a thing, but it is now. But somebody went, yes. 7 till 10, that's the best time to do it. How do the two correlate? The scientists on the phone, are you Dean, you're crying, love? Aye, are you doing it 7 till 10? No, well, that's why you're still a fat fuck. How do you test that? I love this one. It's not necessarily a crazy, epic, major story, but to me, I loved it. Lion terrifies man, then it just smiles. I'm assuming this is some sort of safari thingy or one of them zoos where you can drive through in the walk. I don't know. But I love the fact, because we fuck over animals all the time, and I am always team animal. Even though I eat burgers, massive hypocrite, doesn't make sense. But I love animals. I could never be one of them poacher dickheads that kill elephants and shit like that. So I love the fact that this line's like, hey Timmy, watch this poor fucker coming over all like maney and that, like, that's a really, why is that a lion? Why the fuck am I doing that as a lion? He's coming over. And the guy's like, oh, he's like, haha, gotcha. Imagine the guy was like, got me. Imagine they did one of them. That'd be even better if the lion's giving it a hey, and the guy's like, hey, just shit you up. He's like, hey, and he's like, oh, you got me again. Oh, that would be fucking beautiful. But there is, you can see the picture. He is literally like, I am a cat, so I am technically a pussy, but you a proper pussy. Well, he's not really, but if a lion roars at anybody, you would be. I love them videos when lions, to go off a tangent, meet the people that, like, you know, save them. Like, oh, this man saved a lion from getting a dodgy deal at a car boot sale 5 years ago. And the lion's like, oh, thank you, Terry, you're back, you wanker, I love you. I always love them videos. Someone's like, oh, why can't the lion? My own dog barely loves me. So how the fuck's a lion gonna love me? But lion terrifies man that just basically says, pussy. I'm assuming anybody watching this weird channel of ours, because that's what we are. If you're part of this community, you're a weird little bastard. But it's good, you want to be a weird little bastard. I'm assuming usable games, you know. I've done 24-hour sessions on the Arkham games. Fucking even longer sessions on the, why am I pointing at you? The Pokemon games. I've done massive gaming sessions. Loads of people on FIFA and COD and Fortnite and whatnot. But apparently these people thought this was cause for alarm. But 9-year-old games for 6 hours a day. 6 hours a day, is that it? If they're thinking that's a problem, there's a generation of people that grew up on, like, you know, the early days of like PlayStation 2s and maybe even PlayStation 1, I don't know, but you know, PlayStation 2s and the Xbox 360s and the PS3s, and when online starts to come involved and shit, that have been absolutely sweating these games out. Streamers that have been sweating game after game after game, day after day after day. They've been doing it for fucking hours straight. This kid does it 6 hours a day, and apparently that's cause for alarm. What the fuck's wrong with us? I very rarely put down a brand new Pokemon game until I've completed the main story or whatever, or become champion or whatever you want to say. What? 6 hours a day is fuck all. I probably spend 6 hours a day eating, and now soon to be crying, losing weight, eat and then cry it off. 6 hours a day is fuck all. And finally, I have the ultimate job, a job that I would definitely do. If you offered me this in a heartbeat, not a problem, I'm yours. But woman gets paid, well, she gets, you know, paid to leave a job and then paid to just be a dog. Oh my God, I stand now doing a job that I have zero interest in, zero passion in. It just pays for this, and I don't build shit, but pays for this. And if somebody says, hey Dan, come here, 20 quid an hour, get on all fours and give us a woof woof from time to time. I'm assuming because it's a girl and it's a dude, I think, that's done this. I'm assuming there's some sort of weird sexual thing there. I don't know how. I love dogs, but I've never thought, hey, look at that Great Dane over there. That's a bit of me. So I'm assuming there's a sexual thing. But if somebody's like, Dan, can you please be a slug? Get my shirt off, lay in the bed and give it a fucking wiggle. Not a problem. Hey, Dan, can you please be a fucking seagull? You give it that for a bit, don't you? Arr, arr. That's what you do. Hey, Dan, fancy being a buffalo? That's a fucking snake. A buffalo walks around like, oh no, some of the cow creature stuff. Bisons and buffaloes. What's the difference between a bison and a buffalo? You can wash your hands in a bison. They do like the big because don't they eat the tongues on I'm a Celebrity? It's just shit like that. You pay me to be. You want me to beat the fucking clothes rack? What they call a hat rack. You want me to literally be a CD rack? You know what? A backpack. You want me to just get on your back, climb up there and carry shit? Not a fucker. But as long as you at least match my current wage. But imagine that though. You say, oh, you work tomorrow? Yeah, 9 till 5. Just got to walk around on all fours and eat some pedigree chum. That would be a bit minging. I wonder, because I don't know to what extremes. Like, does he take her on walks? It's mad, isn't it? Most girls, because there's always a weird insult. If you're in Britain, you always call a girl, like, you shouldn't, but people always, oh, you slag, you fat bitch, you dog. They always call them that. And now girls are being paid to be dogs. So she'd be like, yeah, you dog, yeah, I know, 15 grand a week or some shit. I don't fucking know. She's killing it. You can call me whatever you want. Give me somebody just to walk around the house being a dog. Dogs' lives are amazing as well. They just get to sit and chill at home and be like, I guess you'll feed me in an hour or so, then we'll go for a walk, or walk first and feed me while I just sit here and dry hump the fuck out your pillows. Yeah, we'll go for that plan. You got to work all day? No worries, son. See you in a bit. I'm going to stay here and jizzle over your fucking duvet and chew up them shoes. Not a problem, I'd be a dog. There we have visuals. That was the, we didn't have much of a swag of a coffee. That was the news portion of the video. Now it's time for the sports and weather this week. We've got some stuff.
Sports, yeah, whatever, fuck you.
For this week's sport, we're going to just look at this squirrel win turntable, gimme donuts. How cool is that? This squirrel's like, oh, get me some nuts. Climb on, press play me, and it's like, oh my fucking god, I just wanted a fucking nut. Now I'm in a fucking rerun of my life or some shit. Because that'll be tribute to that little squirrel. We'll have a fun clue what's going on. You'll press stop and be like, see if I could fucking stand right now, I'd fucking jab ye. Geordie Squirrel. The weather. This dog is just the ultimate lazy but legendary bastard. It's thinking, how you want me to go on a walk on a treadmill? So no worries. Turn reverse, bit of side shuffle. Not a problem, this dog can do it all fucking day. Us knobheads would have been like, okay, well, let's get some exercise. And he's like, no. Just work the back legs today, sonny. These things at the front are fine. Sidewalk. Dogs are far smarter than people. And that's it. That was a very long. We're going to head on now to Dance Happy Ending, because remember, before you go, we like to get you off. So visuals, let's take a look at Cheese vs. Cat. My impressions today have been awful.
A dance happy ending.
This cat basically malfunctioned when it put a bit of cheese. Cats do that, don't they? Is it a cucumber that freaks cats out? You put one in there, like, meow. They react so quick. You know, they sat chilling one day, like, and just giving it that, and they put they prop it up and like, they are quite terrifying, to be fair, as well. But the cheese beat this cat. It sort of like melted into itself and just ceased to exist. Cheese 1, cats 0. Visuals, that was this week's edition of the Visual Guys News. If you did enjoy Wabooski, let me know in the comments below. Fancy dress up Dan, sexy. Oh, sorry, no, fancy dress up Dan, worker Dan, or e-boy Dan. Thank you for watching. Always keep being you and keep on keeping on. And our final thought of the day is when you decide to, if you ever buy a house, you make sure the mortgage is affordable and repayable. Not that I know what a mortgage really is. Just a crab. So like you'll be chilling, that'll be crabs. No, crabs don't. No, crabs do have mouths, because sometimes they feed themselves like that, don't they? They're like, do crabs have mouths? Have I ever seen a crab open its mouth? Oh my god, I don't even know if crabs open their... Mr. Krabs has a mouth. Do crabs have mouths? What the fuck?